Hello, welcome to LEV Toys. Today we're going to build the next one of our little Disney princess tiny dioramas. We did Ariel last time and we've got our hinge ready for our next tiny scene, and you all voted for, well, the majority of you voted for Belle, so majority rules. So we're going to build a scene for Belle today. So I thought that we might actually make a little kind of library for her. So we're going to need some wood scenery kind of things. So we're going to have these nice sand colored bases here. So we've got that, and we're going to put our little single jumper stud there because that's where Belle's going to stand, and we're going to put another one behind it just there to hold them together. So Belle's going to stand there when we're all finished. But we've barely even started yet. So we'll take her off and we'll start building. First up, we need a bookcase. Now there's not enough room on here for an entire library, so we're just going to depict a library with a bookcase, but it's going to look pretty fancy. So we've got the base on now. I'm going to put a little bit of gold in because it's in the castle, this bookcase. It's a very royal bookcase, and I'm going to just see whether this is big enough for these. No, it is not. So I'm going to need to take it up maybe just by a single stud. There, now let's see if that fits. It does fit, but it's not very tidy down the bottom. So I'm going to put a smooth lavender piece on, just so we're not having to put the books over all those little bumpy studs. So there we are. There's the first shelf of the bookcase. We're going to put a whole heap of those styles of books in the first shelf, but on the second shelf, I'm going to put some little droopy gold pieces. They look really fancy. And on the other side, I'm just going to have one of these ones with a little stud facing outwards because I've got a plan to use it to hang something off the side of the bookcase. So another nice purple smooth piece, and we've got a couple of arches, and now we can fit in the bigger books. So let's see, we've got our gold one there, which is a secret diary, and now we need something to go on the back so that the books don't all tip out of the back of our bookcase. So that's good. We've got a wall piece on the back. And now we might just round off the top a bit. We'll try and tie it in by using the lavender pieces. There, the bookcase looks really nice. So we'll fill it with books. I've got some Lego Elves ones here. I hope she likes reading about dragons because the Lego Elves have got those really fancy new books. I really like them. We'll take the diary one out. Going to put another one in here, another couple in here. And there's actually room for one more, but I don't want to, hold on, that one's turned around the wrong way. I don't want to cram it too tight full because I do have plans. I have plans. And at the top, we're going to put in, let's see, this music one, in case Belle wants to read about music, a black book of spooky tales, and a book about birds. And we're going to put this diary one in here, just kind of on a slant, so it looks pretty cool. All right. This stud off the side is going to hold a rose vine because roses are very important to Belle's story. So we'll put some flowers, some roses, different coloured roses, down here off the edge of the bookcase. That's lovely, and we'll plug them in with a little carrot stalk. Perfect. Now, we've got books. She would like something comfortable to sit on while she's in the library, and I just had a thought. She can't actually sit because she's in the ball gown, but that's okay. This chair's just going to be for show. We'll make it very comfy looking. Okay, so we've got one arm on there of our very, very comfy reading chair for the library, and now we need the back. We're going to use this piece with some more of our rounded over ones to look like a nice cushion. There, that looks really very comfortable, and it goes on our single jumper stud, but we might have to do a bit of a modification on the floor. But before we do that, we of course need that all-important rose. Yeah, that's the bit that's driving me insane. We'll fix that. The rose in the vase or in the jar. Now, underneath the chair, I'm going to put some more smooth pieces so that it's not kind of wonky and falling off to the side. So a couple here, let's see how that goes. That's better, but we could do with another one on the other side. So let me find another one. There. Now that looks really good. And we're going to put this book in here because she's just left that there from when she was reading before. There will be books all over the library. What do you think, Belle? I think this little scenario, this little diorama might be complete. No, back where it was. There. That, yeah, I'm really, really happy with that, but Belle's wandered off. I hope she's happy. Are you coming back? Oh yes, she is coming back. She was just getting her book of fairy tales that she's been reading. So she can stand here at the front and she can read a book. And she can't sit in the comfy chair that we built for her. So we're almost done. We've just got to actually install it next to Ariel's diorama. And we might decorate that just with a couple of flowers. There, that's lovely. There we are. Look, Ariel, you have a new neighbour in your tiny diorama. You've got Belle here now residing next to you. And we need to put a hinge on the other side under our rose vine. So I've got another one in white, so we'll put that over here. And maybe another little flower. So who's going to come and live next to Belle in her tiny diorama, in the little display that I'm making for all the Disney princesses? Those two actually look really quite nice right next to each other. Let's see who we're going to have. Could it be Rapunzel? Or maybe Moana? We had lots of people voting for Moana last time, and Rapunzel, and we might add Aurora into the mix as well, Sleeping Beauty. So you can vote and you can decide who we're going to build the next tiny diorama for, or any of the other princesses. Just leave me a comment. Let me know which one you prefer, and I will build another tiny diorama very, very soon. It's very exciting. Make sure you subscribe. This way you don't miss out on new videos. When they go up, you get notified, which is really cool. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I'm going to be back with a new video very, very soon.